Hello and welcome to the March vlog. March. So hello from mid-April, shocker, you would have thought. March feels like a very long time ago now, but it happened and I was there. March was a pretty busy month again. I would say if March had a smell, March would smell like petrol, in the way that it's familiar and like kind of nostalgic, but also mostly shit. Do you know what I mean? It's like you smell, well, I smell petrol and I'm like, ah, and then it lingers for a while, then you're like, actually. That's how March felt. So started March at home, was home, had Anaya's birthday festivities. Happy birthday to you! Went for dinner, went to this really weird, I thought it was the Stranger Things show, not the show, it was the VR experience. Oh my god! And obviously I was not expecting that. You put the thing on, you have the headphones on, everyone's bit was fucking awful, and I on the verge of a fucking panic attack, and I was like, this has to stop. So then I just watched, but it was really funny watching. I did enjoy watching. I'm glad I tapped out when I did, because sensory that was just way too much. Who needs demogorgons flying at you when you've got something like grief flying at you every day of your life? Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, dinner was nice. Happy birthday, dear Anaya. And then she went away, so dropped us to the airport. Which I just always think is the most wholesome thing you can do for someone. Dropping someone at the airport, picking them up from the airport. It's just like, wow, this is what community is about. So did that. Did a bit more running. Post-match review. How was the 5k? It's fucking horrible.
Really?
Yeah, didn't enjoy it.
Oh.
At least the sun's out though.
The sun's out.
No, it really hurt. My feet hurt, my knees hurt, my lower back hurts, my brain hurts.
Oh, it's sunny.
I did it, it's sunny. And then I was kind of just bathing in the home comforts. It's nice. Then went back to Leeds. Guess what for? Yep, rugby. Yeah. A lot of fun, laugh times. It says on my notes, good fun, friends, nice laughs. It was the league final, and it was so nice. We had so much support, got some sick pictures because we had loads of photographers there. But it was nice. It was a great game. I enjoyed it. I don't know what to tell you. Very drunk celebrations. Played a bit of splat in the club, always good. I mean pub, always good. And I'm gonna randomly pick someone. Splat. And then spent the next few days after that in Leeds as well, which were more mellow, which was nice, just mooching about the town.
Oh, okay.
Then came back to London, 200 miles south, banter. A lot of reuniting with my sisters.
I don't want her to be just judging the fucking thing, saying, "Oh, why is he dragging her around with a dog leash?"
She's not going to be like that. You're going to help us fix those problems.
I'm going to try. Can I come on to how you felt after the session, Gemma?
Reunited with painting. Oh my god, and then jump scare, go to a wedding.
I'm just telling you how to do things better than you are.
Now listen, I've always not really liked weddings. They've just been a bit scary places. I end up after a wedding, I'm like, oh, that was a bit nice. There'll be moments, do you know what I mean? But for the most part, not really my bag, you know? And wow, didn't like them then. Certainly don't like them now.
So pretty.
God, there it is. Good days and some very bad days.
This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up.
But I was able to reconnect with old friends. That was really nice. Reconnected with an old friend from sixth form, which was lovely jubbly. And I enjoyed my car and my sisters.
For a walk, and then I'm gonna come back. Yeah. I'm gonna write. I want to go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. I can't.
And my Mossy, my Neela Mossy.
And I was like, okay, you know.
Then I really actually reluctantly headed back to Leeds. I had been enjoying being home and decompressing from all the socialising I'd been done that was very much catching up to me from February. Don't know if you remember. But we had the old girls weekend, which actually wasn't even just old girls weekend, it was Paddy's Day. Well, no, actually, let's start from the start.
Oh, I'm stuck in the most ludicrous traffic. I literally haven't moved in like 15 minutes because my Waze didn't even report it. I think the crash happened not like literally not long ago. Obviously hope everyone's okay, but for fuck's sake, like I'm trying to get to Leeds. But I thought while I'm here, I'll talk to you about how I feel then. Basically, it was Mother's Day yesterday, and obviously I've not got a mum anymore. Not funny. But do you know what? It was okay. Like the night before was way worse. Bare existentials. I went to my aunt's house, who I love so much, and like drove there like 50 minutes and like forgot about it on the drive. And like didn't go on Instagram till the evening. And like thank God, oh my God, the truck's moving. Oh my God, inshallah, I'm moving soon. Oh my God.
Went back to Leeds because I had a busy week booked and planned for a long time before. So it was Paddy's Day on a Tuesday, and I was like, do you know what? Let me start the day with a run. I'm gonna go on a run, yeah? Ran around Hyde Park, literally cried while I was running, did 4K. Oh my God. Horrible. Really bad. Did not enjoy that, but got a coffee after, so. And then spent Paddy's Day in Hyde Park, which was actually really nice and mellow. Got some buzzballs, threw around a rugby ball. Dream.
Shit, that's actually really nice. Yeah.
What's going on right now?
Just chilling at the park. Happy St. Paddy's Day.
Amen.
Happy Old Boys Week. Happy Christy Cup Week.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a great week, honestly. Wins everywhere. Got a pint, that's a win. It's gotta be a win. Cheers.
And then Wednesday was Christy Cup. Enough said.
That's packed, that's packed, that's packed, that's packed, that's packed, that's
And then Friday and Saturday were the old girls' festivities.
Yeah, that's calm. That's fucking. That's packed, that's packed, that's packed, that's packed, bouncy, 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 bouncy,
Which is good, yeah. Played some rugby, scored some tries, got a bit mashed. Went to the picture house. Saw the Peaky Blinders film, and do you know what? I actually enjoyed it. I thought, like, pacing wise, it was a bit slow and then it was a bit fast, but I thought it was a really good end to the series. But fucking hell, Barry Keoghan, he needs a better dialect coach, because it was literally, he was distractingly bad. But it was really nice to go back to the picture house in a while. And then back home.
He just got in the group. He just said it.
And based then. That was nice to come back and know that I was going to be back. I started fundraising for my Kilimanjaro trip, which was fucking crazy. I basically raised all of the money. It's only been like a month, which is mad. Good food.
I know, but I need it for mine.
Where's the story?
Good friends.
I think I'm very unbalanced.
More old friends.
Organic. Always organic. Do you do all the work? Has come out 11 out of 10. Obviously.
Wow.
Chefed it up.
More running.
I just ran my first 8k. That's the longest I've done. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. But wow, I'm heavy. Carrying all that ass. But seriously, wowza. Didn't think I could do that for real. I fucking hate running. I hate running.
And then I did who's done a bunch of my tattoos and hennas. We had a little trade. I did some photography for her. Insert pictures here. And that was so fun. Like, that really was like, wow, like I really love photography. Guess what, guys? I love taking pictures.
What the? It's so good, right?
So that was fun. And I'm really proud of how those pictures turned out. So yeah, did that. More scran. More running. It's not looking good, bruv.
I'm not enjoying myself at all. This is the worst. I just want to document this because I know I'm gonna do it, but I really, really feel like I can't. And I don't know why I've signed up for this. And I've got so many people who have given this fucking, who have like a fundraising for me. And I'm just like, fucking hell, I'm like way not strong enough. I'm like, I don't know who I think I am. Get me out of here.
Well, at the time, it wasn't looking good. Spoiler. I quite like running now. But anyway. overall, March was active, but pretty mentally laborious. It was hard work. It was hard work. I just think the dust is settling a bit with all of the adrenaline that I was kind of running on. So it's been getting a bit peak out here. But getting through the days, here I am to tell the tale, the March tale. And I wanted to read a thing from my journal because I wanted to be a bit more specific with how I was feeling. In March, I started really struggling with grief and friendship. And I want to read something I wrote. Dynamics with people have been put under strain as I make immense effort to come to leads, and I feel I am reciprocated with little energy or little care for conversation. I don't talk about anything real anymore. I keep things cheery and light and wade through small talk topics, draining the life out of me in the process. I wait for a sincere "how are you" that never comes and accept. I feel like I have to beg to stay in the loop, and I pry for updates as I watch. Ooh. I feel like we are passing ships. My psyche is completely contradictory. I long to be asked, but I fear I would not know what to say even if I was. I know I need support, but I don't know how to ask for it because I don't know what it looks like. I need a journal with lines, I need a job, I need headache medication, I need my mum. And I think I'm struggling with the intentionality of friendships. I think there's so much, oh, I'm here if you need anything, oh, I'm here if you need anything. What am I meant to do? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what am I actually meant to do? I'm having a mental breakdown. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we don't talk consistently, how am I meant to do that? And then also I think it's difficult because I think I give people a lot of grace. Like, I think I'm really clocked into the idea of Sonder, right? I'm so aware that everyone is living a reality as vivid as my own, and everyone is doing their own thing, and especially when they're in Leeds and I'm not. It's difficult, but also I'm just like, it's just fucking difficult. It's just hard. Passive friendship can be really isolating, especially when you're in need. I think it's affected how I've shown up for my friends, but also I think that's something that I've always been a bit mindful of. But yeah, so that's what I was struggling with in March. But something that I was enjoying was journaling. That really was helping me in March. And also just home comforts, being with my sisters, slowing down, you know, especially I think going up and down so much, slowing down, walking in the garden barefoot, that was helping me. So yeah, the end, that was March. I wonder what April has to bring. Okay, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm coming!